If you've not kept yourself up to date with all the Cardano ADA news, let me tell you something. There's a lot of good stuff coming up very shortly here for Cardano that I think you guys need to know about. Having said that, Cardano today is actually sitting at roughly 36.5 cents, down 2.7% today. By no means extremely doing well, but by no means doing very bad either. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for that crazy moonshot announcement for Cardano, but let me tell you, I am extremely bullish on Cardano, and I've said that many different times. However, it's not a short-term thing. The way in which it was built is meant to basically overtake the competition in due course, in time. And for that reason, I think Cardano is one of those coins that has a very high percentage of guaranteed millionaires that it will make, but I don't think it's gonna be that, let's put in $1,000 today, look back tomorrow, and boom, it's at $1 million, like we've seen with a lot of meme coins and a lot of these lower cap, crazier potential coins. No, Cardano is a more solid project with solid backing that's overtaking over a little bit of a longer term. Anyway, to not keep it with only my words, let's quickly take a look at what one of the developers said. Top Cardano developer unveils epic future plans. Here's what to expect. Prominent blockchain developer and Cardano contributor Sébastien Guillemot has revealed the future plans for the Cardano ecosystem. When asked about the possibility of building trustless bridges and layer 2 solutions, the developer highlighted the team's dedication to facilitating the construction of such innovations for Cardano as a whole. I'd say this last year is indeed quite filled with multi-chains, or I'd say interoperability, with the roll-ups, with the layer 2s. All those buzzwords have become quite popular. Now, I've got a little bit of news that's not so good. Apparently, one of the most famous multi-chain, okay, you see, it's so famous, cross-chain facilitators. Basically, if you've got some tokens on Binance Smart Chain, which is now called BNB Chain, and you want to get that to Ethereum, or you've got something on Polygon, you want to get that to Ethereum, you have to find some sort of bridge to be able to take them over. Multichain was always the most popular. They used to be known as AnySwap, by the way, for those of you that might know that name. And apparently their token right now is crashing as the CEO is confirmed missing. Well, some other articles said he was picked up by the authorities over in China. But as far as I know, those are just rumors. I don't think there's anything confirmed. Anyway, that's something I've probably talked about more in my XRP video today, which probably has more general crypto news. But I'm actually recording this video earlier. Sebastian said, "We're working towards making it easier to build layer 2s for Cardano, generally speaking." Apparently, his own studios has already actually released a layer 2 solution all the way back in April. This release allowed Cardano users to enjoy on-chain games using native token ADA, while also enabling users from other networks to partake in the Cardano-based games. As you guys remember, the most amazing announcement we've had in a long while was Hydra, which came, of course, from the IOG guys themselves, the guys really behind Cardano officially, which launched on the mainnet early May. Hydra comprises a family of layer 2 protocols designed to enhance Cardano's scalability and adaptability, catering to diverse use cases that demand fast and cost-effective transactions. And as he basically says, they're working towards getting as much of this rolled out as possible. All these on-chain solutions, including multi-tiered layers and sidechains, to, for example, help with raising funds across various chains. Their solution aims to gather capital for multiple chains and consolidate all themselves into a single Cardano asset. That would allow Cardano to just rake in a lot of assets in a very simple and interesting and easy way. I'm hoping that a lot of these solutions can actually increase the potential, or rather the interest in new developers and new project founders to start working on more DeFi on top of Cardano. I've already said it before that as of this point, Cardano has a huge DeFi ecosystem, but if we were to ask you, name a couple different Cardano dexes or wallets or stablecoins, you'd have a way harder time than doing that for Ethereum because it's just a lot newer. I've said before, they're playing the longer haul game, but it takes some time to get this familiarity. And I think right now, one of the best things that Cardano's got going for themselves is that they've got a crazy amount of hype with AI tokens. Anyway, one thing that I've also noticed has changed a lot is just this bullish narrative that's come up. Again, if I right now look between all the articles that are being created, Cardano ecosystem ignites. Over 1,244 projects flock to ADA, unleashing massive Hydra and Marlow updates. Is Ethereum's reign in jeopardy? Another DEX on Cardano MinSwap hits a new all-time high daily trading volume, fueled by meme coin trading on Cardano. Cardano is actually on the up and up while Bitcoin was falling. Here, another guy making videos about 7 signs that can make Cardano unstoppable. It's just this very bullish narrative. And people have often asked me, where do I think Cardano will go eventually in terms of price? Well, if you take a look at previous action, it's actually quite interesting, but ADA saw a massive all-time high in September of 2021 at roughly $3, which as of this point is still like a 9 or so X. And I keep thinking about that with the idea of if we just go back to previous prices, that's 10 times your money already. But with the idea that the bull market is basically starting, it's officially already started, but I'm just saying it's picking itself up and we're basically gearing towards the upside with a new all-time high, I personally think, at the end of next year for Bitcoin. Since I personally think Bitcoin can easily go to $150,000 plus, which let's just call that a 6X or so from here, but more importantly, at least double the all-time high, I personally believe Cardano, since it's a lot smaller than that, could do at least triple the all-time high. So I'm personally thinking more towards like a $10, or if we take it a little bit farther and actually it overtakes some of that market cap that Ethereum currently possesses, it could actually get closer, in my own opinion, towards the $20 mark. Again, this is not financial advice, it's just logic and thoughts. To put it into perspective for you guys, Cardano still right now as we speak is ridiculously small. It's got $171 million in total value locked, and I don't even want to show you guys what Ethereum has locked. But also relative, Ethereum has $224 billion in market cap and Cardano has $12 billion. So it's about 1/120th of the market cap. If it just only takes over about a third or so of Ethereum's, that again would be relative. Let's just say that that would place Cardano right now at about 75 billion market cap. But again, that's only relative at these prices, and Ethereum is still like officially 62% towards its all-time high, or at least it's actually 62% down from its all-time high, I should say. Since that all-time high was about $5,000, let's just say it could do about a 3x to get back to its all-time high. And again, for Ethereum, another 3x or so because next all-time high bull run, which is about a 9x. If Cardano were to move on similar pace as Ethereum, that would be a 9x, which would be previous all-time high, but again, I personally think they're going to overtake a lot of Ethereum's market cap. Not beating it, but take over a little bit, with potentially the expansion of all these new, I'd say, sides for Cardano being created. Again, that would relatively give it about 6 or so times the market cap, again, relative. So in my opinion, about 9 times 6, 50x or so, 60x or so would not be too crazy for Cardano. That's where I'm kind of getting my, $15, $20, anything above $10 basically not being too crazy from. And so yeah, let me know down below if you're still holding Cardano. Let me know if you agree down below. And I'm holding like a madman. And I've actually bought so much Cardano over the last couple of months because I think personally that it's still quite cheap to where it was just a year and a half ago or so. Will it happen tomorrow? I don't think so. Is there any crazy growth spurt, whatever the word is, happening in a couple of days? Not necessarily. They're just one of those projects that's had a pretty hot roadmap for the next couple of months, next couple of years. They know where they're working towards, they know what they want to get. And even though millionaire maker, is pretty broad, as even in my case, if we're thinking of a 66x for the next 2 years or so, you'd still need about $15,000 just to get there to that $1 million mark in this better scenario. So it's definitely not for everybody, but I personally think it's pretty certain that Cardano is going to continue to go on the upward trajectory. And what I mean with that is if you just take a look at the top 10 from a couple years ago, here's just a little top 10 list from 2013. You might notice you don't know most of these coins because most of them died out. And even though I'm not a financial advisor and I can't guarantee to you that Cardano will still be around in the next 5 years or so, because you never know. Looking back at all these, most of them have failed. I just don't think Cardano is going to be one of them that will not be in the top 10 anymore in a couple of years if we look back. But hey, that's about it for this video. See you guys later in another one.